It was always the twitching that got under Dr. Ward's skin the most. The first signs of conversion. With a simple twitch of a finger or a breathy moan, everything Dr. Ward knew in medicinal science melted away. Years of studying and understanding human anatomy and biology, and then to watch life vanish and return in minutes. Well, it made her sick to her stomach, and it made her question everything. The bedroom had been abandoned for months now. A thick layer of dust and dirt covered nearly every surface. Laura stood at the end of the bed. The dim light of the setting sun filled in the room from behind her. What hadn't been taken by whomever lived here prior had been snatched up by looters at this point, and what was left littered the ground. Laura stepped over a broken picture frame and elegantly stepped to the side of the bed, reaching down and grabbing hold of a limp, pale wrist. She reached over with her hand and placed it on the forehead of a young man, no older than his early 20s. His breathing was few and far between, each breath more labored than the last. Stepping back, Laura glanced at her wristwatch before sitting on a nearby chair. He hadn't much time left, and what medicines she had been used up by him. He was comfortable, at the least. Slipping further from here with each passing moment was painless, she'd hope. A final, pained wheeze caught Dr. Ward from her thoughtful gaze. She snapped to her watch again, and with a faint beep, a timer began counting upward from 0. This part always made Laura sick, but she'd never been able to time the conversion before. We rejoin Dr. Ward after a horrible nightmare. Her heart is pounding, and she woke up earlier than intended, scared and stressed. But after putting her ear to the ground and listening, she realizes she's safe, and it was all just a dream. Welcome back to Project Zomboid, everybody. And you may notice that it's a few days later than last we saw Dr. Ward, and she's got a shovel on her back now. Well, a few things have changed, and that's because a few days have passed. An entire episode was recorded with some discussions, some looting, and some stressful situations, but was all lost because OBS did not save the footage. I don't know what happened. I hit stop recording like I always do, and it got stuck in a loop of saying stopping recording, but never was able to stop. And then when I had to force close it, the footage was just gone, like it was never recorded in the first place. So that's unfortunate. Luckily for us, however, we're still kicking here. There's not anything too terrible that you've missed, and we'll go over what exactly I've done since then, including some more security. This is on life. I want to turn to life and living real quick. Let's see what this is saying. They're just trying to sell some things. No big deal. All right. So, the house itself is a little bit more safe than it was. I'm still not sure if I want to make this permanent or just kind of temporary. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, we need to move. Things just got dangerous, and things just got dangerous very quickly. Suddenly, Dr. Laura Ward sees a helicopter in the sky. She's waving them down, asking for help, but unfortunately they just seem to be watching, not actually saying or doing anything helpful at all. And then she realizes that how loud it is from how low it's flying, and now the hordes are gonna crawl toward us. We have a problem. We have been found by the helicopter. And the helicopter event draws entire hordes towards you because it follows you, and it follows you for a long time. And so, You're left trying to figure out how to avoid them while keeping yourself safe and not letting them near your safe house. Suddenly, safety became very, very dangerous. Laura decides to head towards the back fences after knowing they probably would have went around them at this point, just trying to get near her, and uses it to her advantage. A couple of zombies get caught on the sides, and she's absolutely sad about what's going on here and panicking about it. Seeing that over this big fence she seems relatively safe, she decides to gamble and climbs over to the open road and open fields. Oh, well, everything that we wanted to do went out the window today with that helicopter. For now, we just need to wait it out, and we'll hit some zombies up this way. Let's go ahead and take our wrench out, not our hammer. And it seems to be disappearing and finally flying off. Okay. Alright. I want to kill the music real quick. We'll put it back on right away, but... Ooh, new version of this song. Neat. I'm concerned for the safe house, and so is Dr. Ward. She's making her way back. Actually, there's a car there. But she's making her way back, and the only thought is that it could be overrun. Everything that she had there could be overrun. Now, we found, in an episode you'll never see, a new pistol, but it's at home. It's the M1911, and if we need it, we could get it. I like the cowboy hat. I'm gonna take it. I just hope we won't need it. And we're starting to get exhausted from all this fence hopping. So we're gonna go into stealth mode and we're gonna start making our way back. This car, actually, I'm gonna check her for a key really quickly. No key. I don't have the key, right? No. And whoever might have it just might not be accessible right now and could have gotten dragged further away. Another one, oh, falling over the fences here. One to our side. A group of them there. Oh, man. Everything just went out the window. We need to make our way back up this way. That's the shed. I know where we are. I think we're relatively okay where we're at. I'm kind of banking on our safe house being still safe. I'm really glad I actually put more defenses on it. We're looking all right. We might have gotten out of there at exactly the right time. We very, very much could have just left the house right when we needed to and led the chopper away perfectly. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Why? We need to rest. I'm hoping most of the horde is gonna be gone. I'm genuinely surprised. Damn it, man. Please go away. We're gonna have to sit down. We're gonna have to sit on the ground and risk it. Okay, we're good. We had a good safety in our corner, in case you're curious why I chose that spot. These were perfectly defended. And then up here we had vision, so we were gonna be all right, and we were gonna know when something was coming, and we would have been able to react in time. Can you please go away? I am begging you. She has to have a smoke. This is insane. They won't rescue her. They'll follow her. The fact that they're following her and keep returning tells her that she's likely one of the only ones left alive in this town, if not the only one left alive, and here we fucking go. What do we do? Maybe try and drag it back. Keep it going this way. We have a clear opening here and we can easily bring it out. And we should be able to work ourselves wide and head back wide if we wanted to. Okay. Well, it's gone. But now I'm genuinely concerned for the safe house. I didn't realize we were close to the chopper event happening. And now here we are, barely into this episode. I lost the whole other episode. I wanted to show you some things, but can't right now. This is insane. That's an officer, a police officer on the other side of that fence. Might be worth trying to take him out if we see him at some point and get him alone. For now, we'll just leave him. Could have something useful on him or some protection. Couple farmers. Let's keep the fence between us for now. Maybe not, maybe not. I hate that we have to keep popping it, but it's safe. It's the safest way of doing it, even if it's a little more tiring. Okay. Let's stay a little slow. Try not to draw its attention. This is absolutely, I think, the zoom that the game is meant to be played in. It's just strategically more advantageous for me to pull out and see further. But, like, the game looks best right at this level. I really think it does. It looks crisp, detailed. Random tangent, I know. But if the sooner I can see the threat, the better off I'm gonna be. We may have gotten lucky in that the first chopper, we dragged them so far away. Yeah, see, they stopped. They're on their way, but they haven't gotten all the way, and this is enough for us to start picking them off. So one of the big things I did was actually reinforce all the windows that I could, and on the sides and the back. Did not expect it to come up front. I decided against boarding up the doors because I figured that would be a kind of like a waste as our only two exits right now. Now, granted, we could throw a rope or something out a window and use it as another exit, but I kind of like the front and back entrances right now. We're gonna go ahead and our tuna for lunch. I know we have cereal, but it's better to kind of vary our diet a bit. I think we're gonna go out there and try to do some work. I'm hoping I can repair this wrench soon, but no, you actually can't repair it. We've got spare weapons and stuff in here. We've got a metal pipe that's been waiting for us for a while. We've got a shovel now, too, that I put on my back that I love is attached to the backpack. It swings incredibly slowly. In fact, last episode, I crafted a spear. I put a fork at the end of it. We used it a little bit, did a lot of damage, but dang, does not last long. All right. Laura comes out knowing she has to clear the area. If she wants to keep this place safe, especially if she's, fortified it and invested some time into it, she's got to. Besides, she's been having an interesting idea. Not entirely sure if it's a good one, but she certainly considers it an interesting one. Right up the street is the park, and the park is surrounded by fences. Fences that the zombies can't seem to figure their way out over or around. They've tried working their way through them before, but that's it. She could use that to her advantage, and it would be easier for her to completely secure this area, sealing off 2 of the 3 exits. Now, which one she needs to seal off, she's not sure. And then she could build a structure in the middle. She's no carpenter, but she has certainly taught herself quite a lot by watching the TV and following basic instructions and taking things apart. It might be worth it. I'm tempted to use my gun here. and pull them more north. But I'm not sure how that would go. I'm gonna back up a little bit more. Gurgle, gurgle. Move. I do not want them coming back to the safe house. We're gonna walk wide. Try and lose sight, maybe line of sight with one of them. Okay, I think we've got enough distance to move in on her again. She got caught in the bushes. She's dead. Her getting caught in the bushes was great. It slowed her down. So it worked out nicely for us. And we were able to pick the two of them off. That was a bit of a fight. Man, it's crazy. It's still crazy to me how hard it is to take on two zombies at any given time. But that was one of the things we were talking about, was actually going ahead and maybe turning this into our main base. It would be much easier than building like a huge amount of wall around one building, which is what I would eventually do. And we can build ourselves a shack in the center with walls and stuff. Long-term goal, but it would be safer, I think, in the end. I really, really think it would. We could clog up the roads with cars and stuff. I really want to pull. Okay, we got his attention. Excellent. I just want to keep pulling because they're moving closer to my safe house here, and it's getting to the point where I do need to think about gun. Using bang bang shooty stick, but then that runs the risk of them hearing it. I might just shout and try to pull them away. Yeah, let's just go ahead. She makes the decision to call, make some noise. She knows she can lose them in the backyards. It's kind of been her key to surviving this whole thing. Doesn't seem to be many others, and they're starting to move their way fast, so. Good. Go into crouch mode, and we're gonna stealth our way around home. There's a horde right fucking there, Jesus Christ. We do not want to hop the fence here, not yet. I actually leveled up sprinting in the last episode as well. It's at 2 now. In case you're curious. Alright, I think we're good. I think we literally did exactly what we aimed to. Now, I'm going to go ahead and move up. I apologize if I'm all stuffed up a little bit. I think I apologized last episode, but and the missing one, but I'll also apologize again because it bothers me. Really? They did not follow any further than that? I lost them that quickly? Alright, well, I gotta move in and rest. We have plenty of night ahead of us. I know we're feeling a little on the sad side of things, but that's life, princess. We gotta get through this. Rest. Okay. Fully rested. Yeah, they're close. They've moved really close since. I heard... there's one very, very close over here. So yeah, we need to start... Man. I can't go too far up the road because there's another group that's gonna end up cornering me. Let's get the stragglers while we can. Oop. She went back in. I'll take the spare screwdriver. Okay. I think our blunt proficiency just went up. Ooh. See, some of these move really fast now. Look at how fast that is. Why is it doing that? Okay. Yeah, this is not something we're going to be able to take on without a gun, and I don't want to use a gun this close to my safe house, so we're going to start shouting again and trying to draw them here, and I'm going to try and go through the park. It'll give us an opportunity to scout the park. But this is much easier for us to actually secure because there's fence all around it beyond 3 entrances. We'll go into the park here. I am gonna have to clear the park at some point. It's absolutely gonna have to happen. There's that horde there. Yeah, we might need to get, we might have to take a gun and just do it old-fashioned. As long as we've lost them enough. Okay, yeah, they've lost our scent. They can't hear us. And they definitely can't see us. There's a couple of them that are still close. This one here, this is like super fast. Gotta be careful of the corpses on the ground as well. I might need to wash my clothes. Something about it. Some of these can still see or smell us, and I apologize for going really silent there for a minute. But I needed to keep my ears about and my wits about me. She is giving no shits right now. Dr. Laura is, it's kill or be killed in this moment. Short blunt, yep. Yeah, let's grab this last straggler before he decides to rejoin the group. Come here. Swinging in the air just to make a little bit of noise. Good. Looks like yeah, I was gonna say, it looked like his torso was already beat to hell. So he didn't last very long. Alright, I think we've cleared a majority of them. And they can stay. So I still think going for the park is a good long-term goal. Whew. That helicopter event threw me for an absolute loop, and there's still somebody nearby. It's probably on the other side of the fence, but the probably is what's got me. We're gonna have to go look. We have to. Let's go ahead and eat real quick. And we'll check out our back door here. Well, let's take a look at how bad our clothes are right now. I wonder if the dirtiness of it will make them smellier and they can smell more. So I imagine it's them. Yeah, or them. It's gonna suck to have them right outside, because I think that could wake her up and stress her out, but as you can see as well, I kind of got 4 boards over here too. Another straggler, huh? Yeah, that chopper threw all my sense of safety in this neighborhood out of whack. Everything got shuffled around. I had a general idea as to where pocket hordes were. That's gone. That's completely gone now. I really want to get... Man. All right. Do I have... I need to read. Do we have carpentry? Because I really need to start worrying about building now. We're at that point in the game. Okay, we need to start keeping an eye out for books of a sort that we can use. I know I grabbed a book last time. Yeah, it was a Masterman First Aid, but we need to start really building a sort of personal library. Here's the spear, by the way. It broke really quickly. I think I might just drop it. Go ahead and unpack that, put it on the ground for now. I did some foraging. I did all kinds of things. I have a sheet for some reason. Nowhere to put it here. Especially since we're going to be planning on moving into the park as a long-term project. I don't want to get too crazy with like being attached to this place. I don't want to build all kinds of things that I'm just essentially going to drop when I no longer need it. And we got, yeah, the M1911 as another pistol. So we've got 2 pistols. If I can find a holster, that'd be great.
So I was debating, because I've got logs over here from a chopped down tree that I chopped, or a bunch of planks there now. I think I turned them into planks already, but is it worth it if I'm not going to really be building with them right now? I kind of want to see about getting a car. I also want to see about working on beginning to clear everything out, which might be a more noble goal. So if we can start picking off stragglers, I think we should. Good, good, good. Yep, we got one. No? Anyone? Just gonna keep peeking back. Keep peeping back. I'm gonna pull back. I don't like this. I only wanted one of you. And yet here we are. With decidedly more than one of you. One of them is a little faster when they get close, so we'll see if that helps. Alright, one just decided to stop when I stopped, so I'm cool with that. I appreciate it. Oh, now you want to come back after me? We got to back up a little bit here. That was almost bad. We got to push off and we got lucky on that. Alright, last one. Ooh, you caused me some trouble there. You gave me the gift of stopping, and then stopped stopping, and then was actually terrible. Looks like we're good. Well, what an action-packed episode. Hey, bud. I appreciate you hanging out here. You didn't want to mess with what they were messing with, and now I'm coming to you. Clearing up entrances, but here's what I'm thinking. There's a lot of room to farm. We gotta clean it up is the issue. We could build like a little shack over here, wall up 2 of the 3 entrances, and then throw some cars around. We could even turn that into our house if we want to. It's just gonna take a lot of work. And probably a lot of ammo. If it's worth it, I'll have to... I don't know if it is. I have to decide. Is it worth it? But it could be. It very well could be. I don't know. You let me know, people, in the comments below. And for those of you who are patrons, don't worry. The missing episode, I think Dean's going to take the audio and do something goofy and animated with it, so you guys can check that out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Dr. Laura Ward is certainly adapting to this new survival life quite well.